For your chance to win a daily prize of £1,000, download the Raffler app today. There's a referral link in the description to the Google Play and App Store. Use that link and get an extra £100 bonus added to your daily prize. Also, over on g2a.com, use the promo code CHES to get a discount on your Xbox, PlayStation codes and games. Link in the description down below. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 56 of Series 2 of My Player here on FIFA 16. We haven't been selected for the game against St Troyden. It's the last game in the Europa League group stage. We are already guaranteed progression through to the knockout stages, and I believe it's because of our own personal indifferent form. Our form was excellent, it's dropped down to okay, and Gareth Bale has been selected ahead of us on the right hand side of midfield. I'm not sure whether our recent dip in personal form has started to spell the end for us here at Liverpool because of the introduction to Bale to the squad. We were very, very surprised that Liverpool went out and bought Gareth Bale. We get a 2-0 win there, even though Jordan Ibe gets sent off. That could help us with regards first team football. We were very surprised when the side went out and bought Gareth Bale, but we were also very surprised when we were able to hold down our first team position. However, now that Gareth Bale has seen a couple of first team games ahead of us, I think we might have to consider leaving Liverpool in this upcoming January transfer window. Unless I can regain my form, I have a horrible feeling that we might have just seen the end of our time at Liverpool. I'm contemplating staying to the end of this season anyway and fighting for my place because we're having some good form in Europe with Liverpool, but I'm just not sure what to do right now. I will take your comments in the comment section down below into account. Feel free to let me know what you think I should do in the upcoming window. We're top of the Premier League as well, man. Like, do I really want to leave? Do I not want to fight for my place and maybe stand a chance of winning the BPL title this season? It's our success on the pitch as a team, as well as our own individual good form other than the past couple of games, that is making me think that maybe we should stay until the end of the season, regardless of the fact that we might not see that much football, and then leave at the end of the year. We've not been selected again. We just need Gareth Bale to have a poor game, and then I think we'll be able to force our way back into the game, or back into the starting lineup, providing I can put in some good performances on the pitch. You get a 3-1 win against Derby. At least we're winning when we're not playing. That's the most important thing if we're not going to be in the starting lineup. But I'm going to jump now until the next game that we're selected for. It's currently the 17th of December. And I will show you what happened. In fact, we may even be involved at some point soon due to the busy Christmas schedule. But I'll jump now until that next game. Right, it's literally one game later, and we lost 2-1 against Manchester United. And as we suspected, we are getting some first-team football now that we're into the busy Christmas period. I need to turn up here. We've still managed to hold on to second place despite the defeat to Man United, but Spurs have overtaken us at the top of the table. Still only 2 points off them though, and it's going to be a busy, busy Christmas period. Let's jump into this game against Villa and try and impress. Here's Balotelli. I've called for it on the far side. He'll get it to me, and I'm going to try and take it on solo, and we're going to try and give us a 1-0 lead. We've hit the inside the post. A wonderful attempt from us in the opening 7 minutes to take the lead, but unfortunately it's not gone in, and unfortunately our rating went down by 0.1 because reasons I don't really know what the logic is there, but we're going to have to try our best to actually go for overall rating rather than actual goals and assists in this game to try and force our way back into the first team. Obviously goals and assists will help, but overall rating is the most important thing. If that had flown into the back of the net though, that would have been the perfect start. Westwood into Jordan Ayew. Back to Carlos Sanchez. There's Villa's first chance of the game. Nowhere near as good as ours, but they are creating something at the other end, which means we're going to have to be on the ball defensively, as well as trying to be very, very good going the other way. Yes, Heel finds me. Is he going to lay this to Nathaniel Klein? I'm here in support if he needs. Actually, I might run through that gap. It's Andre Wisdom, not Nathaniel Klein, as I thought it was. We'll pick up this loose ball, though. Try and hold off the defender, which we've done well, and we'll look for Emre Can in the middle. Oh, Chan's gone all the way back to Kolo Toure, unfortunately, but we're still trying to create something. Brad Smith looking for Joe Allen. Into Semejisil. Good turn. Semejisil might shoot. He has done. It's dropped straight to Balotelli, who swings and misses, thanks to the attentions of the defender. We surely should have taken a 1-0 lead there if only Balotelli had made clean contact with the ball. That would have ended up in the back of the net. Joe Allen. out wide to Shea Ojo. Yesil's calling for it down the line. Ojo finds Brad Smith. They do get it to Samir Yesil. Does well to hold off the attentions of a couple of defenders. Ojo to Yesil again. I'm here on the edge if he needs me, and he's pinged it to me. Let's go for a worldie. Oh, not quite. Long shots +1 though. That was our 100th shot on target. We have the penalty stutter trait. Shot power goes up 1 as well, thanks to it being our 100th shot on target. And we are taking the corner. Okay. Put it into the box. See if we can find the head of a teammate. No, only Jordan Amavi, unfortunately. Nice tackle by Emre Can. Balotelli's on the ball and he's going to lay me in down this right-hand side. Heavy touch, but it's taken us past the defender. Got Balotelli in the middle to aim for. I could go solo, perhaps. Try and lay that into Joe Allen, and he will give Liverpool a 1-0 lead. We have an assist. That will go a long way to helping us get ourselves back into the first team starting lineup ahead of Gareth Bale. A really nice solo run, and then just laying it off to a teammate and swept home by Joe Allen into the back of the net. Really nice finish as well, actually. A lot of power behind it, considering he didn't really have too much of a backswing. Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 0. Coming across to this side of the pitch, perhaps. Emre Can could look centrally to Allen to Balotelli, which he's done well. Balo might use me. Nice little Ronaldo chop to get... Oh, is that going to fly tops? No, it's going to go over the top of the bar, unfortunately. 7 shots we've had, though, as you can see. We're making a change, I think. I'm not sure whether it is Balotelli going off. No, it's just showing the highlight of that. It may even be Gareth Bale coming on the left-hand side for Shea Ojo, and it is. So Bale's involved in everything right now for Liverpool. They're finally starting to make use of their £60 million man. Unfortunately, though, by using their £60 million man, it seems to be that they're using him instead of us in the first team. Coming off the bench here, though, on the left-hand side, which is how he's been utilised so far in the season by the Liverpool manager. Until, of course, those recent games where he just took the first team spot on the right-hand side ahead of us, unfortunately. But hopefully our assist here will help us get that first team spot back. We've got a corner. See, we brought on Roberto Firmino as well for Samir Yesil. Let's see if we can find a teammate here. Keeper's going to come. Mark Bunn gets there to punch. I'll call for it out wide though. Smith is going to get it to me via the head of Emre Can. Look for the early cross. Oh, he stuck up really well, and it's actually Toner that clears it away for another corner. I thought Balo may have snuck in there at the back post. We'll try again to try and find a teammate. Maybe we can get a second assist. Up goes Kozak. Going to be another Liverpool corner. We've been heavily involved in this game, which is what we wanted to do. And we've been the instigator of the majority of the chances that have come the team's way so far in this game. We're up to a 7.1 overall now. That will do us no harm whatsoever. And we might get a second assist. We have! Andre Wisdom wins the header. A mistake from the goalkeeper. A wonderful looping header into the back of the net. We get our second assist of the game. This is perfect for us. We needed a performance like this, both personally and as a team, and everybody is turning up. What a header from Andre Wisdom. I mean, come on. That was ridiculously good. Even if the keeper hadn't come and made the mistake, I don't think he would have gotten anywhere near it. Wonderful header from Andre Wisdom. It's Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 0. Balotelli into Roberto Firmino, across to me. We're on the counter-attack here. I'm going to look for Firmino again. Oh, and it's perfectly weighted. Oh my God, Firmino, what have you done? If he could have gotten us a hat-trick of assists there, I'd have been delighted. But I don't think that shot really has anything I can say about it. The pictures tell the whole story. Chan's on the run. I'll call for a through ball. He's going to play it into me well. I just need to hold off the defender and we'll look for a pass. A third assist! No, Firmino hits the bar. We've had a very good game here. It's exactly what we needed, but unfortunately, we can't get that third assist. Just keeps running, Emre Can, so I'll just let him go. He's going to play me in. We're onside thanks to the defender at the far post. We'll turn inside that defender and we cannot slot it home, unfortunately. Gareth Bale picks up the loose ball, though. I've called for it. No, he is going to find me, but we'll look for the ball out wide there to Roberto Firmino. Can he get the turn in and the shot? He's got the turn and the shot. It's a good save by Mark Bunn. This game has been full of action. It really has. Exactly what we needed. We're on a 9.6 rating right now, and I'm going to look for the man on the far side of the box just to ensure we find a teammate. Roberto Firmino. Yeah, again, I don't think there's anything I can say there. The pictures tell 1,000 words. There goes the final whistle. It's a 2-0 win against Aston Villa. A completely dominant performance and a completely fantastic performance as a team and on an individual level for us. 2 assists, an 8.8 overall. I don't know whether that's enough to force us back into the first team. I hope it is. we'll have to probably continue that good form over the course of 2 or 3 games to ensure that we get that first team spot back. We'll have to wait and see what happens with the next game against Chelsea. Are we selected for it, or is Bale back in? Bale is back in for this game. Okay, well, we'll simulate it and we'll see what happens. And then we hopefully will be selected for the game against Crystal Palace on the horizon in the FA Cup. A 3-0 win for Chelsea. Nathaniel Klein gets sent off. That hasn't exactly gone according to plan, has it, lads? Right, Nathaniel Klein is suspended. Thiago Ilori is back. And presumably this FA Cup game on New Year's Eve, should be a game that we are featured in. He says hopefully, and that is the case. Right then, let's go and put in another good performance. Nice ball inside to Benteke. Gets the turn in against his former club, of course. That transfer went through on this series, as well as now looks like it's almost confirmed in real life. I'm not sure whether it has finally gone through, as I record this on Sunday afternoon, but by the time you see this on Tuesday evening, it may have gone through, Benteke to Palace. But this series preempted that. It predicted that Benteke was going to go for Crystal Palace, although I have a sneaky feeling it wasn't in this series anywhere near as close as the size of fee that was being banded about in real life, with it being, you know, is it 28 million rising to 32, which is a massive amount of money. But still, we'll have to wait and see if Benteke can do the business for Palace for Palace in this series, and if he can do the business for Palace in real life as well. I was trying to play that around the corner there, but was distracted by what I was saying and ended up running straight into that man, Suarez, who's played that ball around the corner to Jonathan Williams, who could find the ball into the box, and if it weren't for Joe Gomez's interception, Benteke would have given Crystal Palace the 1-0 lead. Corner's coming from Yohan Cabaye. See what happens. Floated in, cleared away by me, but rather awkward touch, out for a corner. We'll see what happens here. It's going to come in again from Cabaye. Floated over me this time, but straight to Mignolet. Corner for Palace. I'm on near post duty again, although Joe Allen is actually on the post. Headed back in by Zaha. Oh, who was that? No, it's Benteke that scored, and it counts because there's a defender back there on the line. Christian Benteke makes it Crystal Palace 1, Liverpool 0, scoring against his former team. No worries about not celebrating against his teammate or former teammates. He's definitely enjoying that goal. Henderson into Andre Wisdom to Henderson again. I'm drifting wide. I'll call for it. Try a quick turn. That didn't really work. I've got Yannick Bolasie with me. But we're going to drive into this space here and hope to create something. We'll look for Ballo. Please, Balotelli. Please equalise. What a finish. Great composure from the Italian at the very death of the game. The keeper comes out to meet him. He turns one way, turns the other, and then smashes it into the top corner. We instigated it again. It's a third assist for us in this episode. A great finish from Ballo. Liverpool 1, Crystal Palace 1. With practically the last kick of the game, this FA Cup tie is going to a replay. There goes the final whistle. It's a 1-1 draw thanks to that last gasp equaliser from Mario Balotelli. We'll take the replay. We had a good performance personally. We got, what, a 7.3 was it? Yes, a 7.3 and an assist again. So we're continuing to put in the performances on the pitch. This is exactly what we needed from today's episode to try and force our way back into that starting right mid spot ahead of Gareth Bale. We'll have to wait and see if we're selected for the next game. Cambridge, I just seen Cambridge lose 1-0 to Gillingham, unfortunately. I don't think we will be because it's short term after this one. We'll have to wait and see. If we aren't selected, I will simulate it. We'll go to the game against Southampton. Oh, we have been selected though. I think our form has forced us back into the starting lineup. We're back in excellent form. We've turned it around. Yes, boys, that's fantastic. We are, unfortunately, now third in the league, having dropped from top to third, and we're now 5 points off Spurs. If we can keep hold of our first team spot here, I want to stay at Liverpool until the end of the season. That's my plan. We'll have to wait and see how things go. We're in the January transfer window. I'm not sure if anyone's interested in me, actually. We'll have to wait and see. Normally, if you were asked to go on the transfer list, you don't get offers until transfer deadline day anyway, during January, so we'll have to wait. Let's have a look. It'll be on My Career, won't it? No, not My Career. It'll be on My Actions. No, I just have the potential to be special, apparently. Okay, well, we will push forward in the next episode and play Stoke. And is it the replay against Palace? No, Southampton, wasn't it? And hopefully we'll play Southampton, if not the replay against Palace. But a wonderful episode for us today. Exactly what we needed to force ourselves back into the starting lineup. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And I'll see you next time.